This is a hydroponic system I'm working on. This right here is pretty much just a proof of concept. It's not really tuned just right to really grow stuff, but it can definitely has the potential to do that at some point. The key to this system that I'm working on here is that I'm reusing what would be waste. These are all 2-liter bottles and plumbing that I just had lying around. I borrowed the pump and some hose from my Garden of Ease setup. It's a 200 gallon per hour pump, but I got it turned pretty much all the way down, so I don't know, maybe it's pumping like 50 gallons an hour, maybe. But the whole key to this is the pump is on all the time. It pumps and it pumps and it pumps, and eventually this tube here gets full of water and it creates a siphon, and once it creates a siphon, then the water comes out down there. And again, this is just kind of thrown together to prove the concept. And the siphon just started. The water's really flowing out there now. I don't really think this is a big enough siphon. It's not doesn't have the draw that it should to run a bigger system, but right now I got this balanced, so it is actually siphoning on its own and filling on its own. I don't have to touch anything. Once the water gets up to a certain level, even with that pipe there, it starts trickling over, and it comes down, and it creates a little turbulence there, and that helps the siphon get started. And then it comes down, and all the water gets drained out by siphon, and the pump down there is pumping the whole time. It never turns off. So, and I know you think that might wear out your pump faster, but actually, by not turning it on and off and on and off and on and off like a lot of hydroponic systems do, your pump lasts longer. The pumps, a lot of pumps are designed just to run. They're water cooled, they're not going to get overheated. I mean, they're completely submerged. You can see the first bottle there is almost completely empty. The siphon has emptied it. That's another thing about this system, is everything happens one right after the other. Even though it's all one system, it doesn't all happen at the same time. The third bottle is finishing up. Now this bottle will be finishing up here in a second. See the water level coming down. And then the fifth bottle and the sixth bottle. Now right now it doesn't siphon out as fast as I would like. I'd like to get it a little bit higher off the ground, but again, this is mostly just a proof of concept. It will work, it can be done, and it can be done with 2-liter bottles. I don't know anywhere where it's really hard to get 2-liter bottles. I mean, even if you're in like some third world country or something, you could build something like this and grow lettuce or whatever for your family. Obviously, in 2-liter bottles, you don't have a lot of room for root space, so you're going to have to figure it out what's appropriate for your situation. And it tends to go up and down a little bit as the siphon's cutting off. Again, this is it's balanced, but it's not really key. The siphon should have a much higher capacity. It should be sucking the water out a lot better than it is, and if it would do that, then it would cut off cleaner. But this is what I got right now, so that's what I got going. Now the siphon has completely stopped. As you see, I haven't touched anything. The pump's still pumping. The siphon has stopped just because it started drawing enough air into the pipe to stop the siphon. And now things are filling back up. Slowly but surely. This thing fills slowly, but siphons out relatively quickly. Not as quickly as I would like, but still relatively quickly. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you all and show you what I was doing here, and I'm rather proud of myself, even though it isn't perfect. It does work, and I'll keep fiddling with it, and maybe I'll come up with something worth making another video. Bye-bye.